All right, launching, just like one of Elon Musk's bizarre tweets, into a brand new hour, lighting the fuse and getting things going. Quite a bang we're going to make here today. Live from Studio G, fighting for you from the foxhole of freedom every single day. I am the voice of reason in a wilderness of stupidity out there. Remember, the Steve Gruber Show can result in extended periods of American pride. You have been warned. We're live in all 50 states, and here are three big things you need to know this hour. Number one, the No Kings protest is happening all across this country on Saturday. Number two, the U.S. Marines have deployed to Los Angeles. And number three, John Fetterman calling out the insanity of the Democrats. Yeah, it's 1, 2, and 3. It's 1, 2, and 3. Those are three big things you need to know. 1, 2, and 3. So John Fetterman here, the Democrat from Pennsylvania, who they fought so hard to get in, even after he had a very massive stroke during the campaign. Back, what was that, 3 years ago now? Yeah, he's become a maverick, a guy who the Democrats don't care for much. He spoke out against the anarchy and true chaos in Los Angeles, declaring that Democrats forfeit moral high ground if they do not decry the violence. I unapologetically stand for free speech, peaceful demonstrations, and immigration. But this is not that. This is anarchy and true chaos. My party loses the moral high ground when we refuse to condemn setting cars on fire, destroying buildings, and assaulting law enforcement. He put that out on X. He's right. Candidate for governor in Ohio, Vivek Ramaswamy, noted it's hard to preach hard truth to your own side. I respect this. Deputy White House Chief of Staff and Cabinet Secretary Taylor Budowich responded to Fetterman in a post, writing, "This is a wake-up call for many Democrats. There is no room for you in the party of Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris. Their self-obsessed pursuits of power are blind to you and your concerns. They defend chaos, reject biology, and are unbothered by the invasion of our nation." Senator Bernie Sanders, meanwhile, wrote this: Dr. King defeated racist government officials and ended segregation through disciplined, nonviolent resistance. Defeating Trumpism, oligarchy, and authoritarianism requires the same level of discipline. Violent protests are counterproductive and play right into Trump's playbook. By the way, if you missed it, 2,000 more National Guard members on their way to Los Angeles after another night of rioting and violence and looting. So it'll be 4,000 National Guard troops, about 500 to 700 United States Marines. They're there, the Marines were told, to defend federal buildings against the protesters. We'll keep an eye on that and let you know if something changes in that regard. Meanwhile, coming up Saturday, the No Kings protest, the counter-protest to Donald Trump. If the Democrats thought that Los Angeles wasn't loud enough and clear enough for the nation to see what was going on, they've decided to take it nationwide in the No Kings protest, June 14th. Of course, Donald Trump's having a parade for the military on its 250th anniversary of the United States Army. On the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army, Donald Trump is holding a parade in Washington. It'll be held from about 6:30 to 9:30 Saturday night in Washington, and it'll end with a big fireworks display. No Kings, for its part, writes this on its website: No Kings, a nationwide day of defiance. From city blocks to small towns, from the courthouse steps to community parks, we're taking action to reject authoritarianism. More than 100 advocacy groups are partnered to organize the No Kings event. Donald Trump wants tanks in the streets and a made-for-TV display of dominance for his birthday. A spectacle meant to look like strength, but real power isn't staged in Washington. It rises up everywhere else. So the No Kings event's coming to a town near you on Saturday. It sure is. Let's see here. I mean, I've got this No Kings Parade that's been written up everywhere. So you got that going on. Meanwhile, we're going to shift gears for a moment here. In New Jersey today, it's primary day. Republican Jack Ciattarelli endorsed him in the Republican race to be the gubernatorial nominee. It looks like Ciattarelli landed the president's endorsement a couple of weeks ago. I'm asking you to get out and vote for a true champion of the people, your state. Jack Ciattarelli, he's been a friend of mine. He's been a real success story. So that's happening. He ran unsuccessfully for the GOP nomination in 17. 4 years later in 21, he overperformed as the Republican nominee and came close to outing Phil Murphy, losing by just 3 points in the race for governor before. So he's been here before. He's the front runner in a 5-person Republican field. We'll see what happens there in New Jersey today. Meanwhile, the United States House and the Republicans there want to share the cost of food stamps with the states. Michigan would be among the states paying the highest percentage in the cost-sharing plan. This is according to Michigan news source, my news company. The GOP is proposing changing who pays for food stamps known as Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, the SNAP program. The federal government now pays for all the SNAP benefits, and the states and feds share in the administrative costs. But the House Republicans say that doesn't work. The states have no skin in the game for the cost of SNAP, so states do things to inflate the cost, such as working around work requirement rules to be eligible to receive food stamps, as well as using loopholes to increase the eligibility. We've seen states discourage work and expand benefits for those the program was not intended to serve. That according to the House Committee on Ag. That hasn't happened in Michigan. There were 1.65 million people in this state on SNAP October 2009, 1.61 million October of 14, and 1.6 million as of February of this year. The monthly cost of the federal government for Michigan SNAP beneficiaries, $261.31 million. State administers the SNAP program makes about $13 billion a year in errors. The error rate of a state is defined by the percentage of benefit dollars issued to ineligible households or to eligible households above what the program rules direct. The error rate in Michigan, 8.7%. So now you know. We're pretty good about it, but not everybody is. Not everybody is good about it. We are. Coming back, Congressman Mike Kennedy is going to join me. I met him just recently on a flight from Detroit to Washington. He's from Utah. He's a freshman in Congress. He'll be joining me after the break.